The latest leak surrounding Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 has stirred up plenty of attention, not because of major overhauls, but for a few small yet interesting changes. A sketch shared by the well-known leaker Ice Universe gives the first glimpse of what Samsung's next entry-level flagship could look like. According to this early leak, the Galaxy S26 is bringing a slightly new design, a thinner body, and the addition of Qi magnets for better wireless charging. Let's start with the design. The leaked sketch suggests that Samsung is moving away from its familiar layout seen on the Galaxy S23, S24, and S25, instead of having the cameras directly embedded into the back panel in a straight vertical line. The Galaxy S26 is set to feature a distinct vertical camera island. This means the lenses will now sit within a defined frame, giving the back a more structured and fresh appearance. While this might not sound like a huge deal, it's actually the first notable visual shift Samsung has made in its base S-series design in several years. Fans who found the recent designs too repetitive may appreciate this subtle change. Another major detail spotted in the sketch is a circular cutout on the back, which indicates the presence of Qi magnets. This addition will enable the Galaxy S26 to support native Qi wireless charging. For those unfamiliar, Qi is the new generation of wireless charging technology that improves alignment between the phone and the charger, ensuring more efficient charging and reducing heat buildup. In simpler terms, the phone will magnetically attach to compatible wireless chargers for a smoother and more reliable experience, similar to Apple's MagSafe. Apart from design and charging upgrades, Samsung also seems to be focusing on making the device slimmer. The Galaxy S26 is rumored to measure just 6.9mm in thickness, compared to the 7.2mm thickness of the Galaxy S25. Though the change is small, it could make the phone feel lighter and sleeker in hand. Ice Universe also mentioned that this detail matches earlier leaks, confirming Samsung's efforts to refine the body without sacrificing battery capacity. Interestingly, Samsung had reportedly considered naming the base model Galaxy S26 Pro, but that plan was eventually dropped. The standard name, Galaxy S26, will continue instead. Despite this, it seems the phone will still come with a slightly larger display than before. The screen size is expected to increase from 6.2 inches on the Galaxy S25 to 6.3 inches on the Galaxy S26. Along with the new display, the phone's dimensions are also changing slightly. It will be about 2.4mm taller and 0.9mm wider. Including the camera bump, the total thickness could reach around 10mm, a little more than the Galaxy S25, which measured 8.45mm with its camera module, despite its thinner frame. The Galaxy S26 is expected to house a 4,300 mAh battery. That's a solid capacity considering the reduced body size. It shows that Samsung is likely optimizing the internal design to fit a decent-sized battery while keeping the phone slim and elegant. However, when it comes to performance, things don't look dramatically different. Reports suggest that the Galaxy S26 will retain the same megapixel count as its predecessor, though it might feature a new and improved primary camera sensor. Most regions will receive the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, Qualcomm's next-generation chip, while some regions will continue to get the Exynos 2600 variant. So, what does all this mean for potential buyers? On paper, the Galaxy S26 seems to offer modest but meaningful refinements, a slightly updated design, thinner frame, better wireless charging, and a new main camera sensor. But for many users, these may not be groundbreaking enough to justify a higher price tag. Leaked reports suggest that the Galaxy S26 could cost more than the Galaxy S25, which started at around $800. That price jump could make some buyers hesitant, especially when the visual and performance improvements appear relatively small. In fact, early polls from tech fans show mixed reactions. Around 16% of respondents said the Galaxy S26 looks like the least exciting model yet. Roughly 35% felt it looks good enough, while nearly half, about 49%, said they wouldn't pay more for these minor changes. That gives a pretty clear picture of what people think. Samsung's next flagship might look slightly better, but it doesn't bring enough innovation to feel truly new. In summary, the Galaxy S26 appears to be a fine-tuned version of the Galaxy S25 rather than a revolutionary upgrade. The redesigned camera bump and Qi charging magnets are steps in the right direction, and the thinner profile adds a touch of modernity. Yet the overall feeling is that Samsung is playing it safe this time, focusing on refinement rather than reinvention. With the official launch still a few months away, there's a chance more exciting details could emerge. But for now, based on the leaked sketch, the Galaxy S26 seems like a modest upgrade that polishes the design without changing the game.